Hey Gemini, so I'm here to share some messages of clarity and guidance for you, and this is going to apply whenever you see it. It's not date specific, so let's just see what you have going on. All right, so I do see you ushering in a new era of abundance and prosperity. What else? Yeah, so there's going to be so many, if not already, opportunities that are going to open up to you. So you kind of feel like a kid in a candy store. You're like, what option do I take? What do I want to do? What else? Okay, so it may require you to reflect a little bit, gain some introspection before you decide on what you want to take advantage of and what's going to work for you and what's not going to work for you. So I see you taking the time to contemplate that and to think about that before you make your choice. So what do we have here? Okay. Yeah, and for some of you, it's really going to be about deciding to let go of some things, people, situations that aren't providing value to you anymore and aren't serving you, and looking at those other options that could be valuable to you, that are going to benefit you, and that are going to bring you success and freedom and joy and happiness. So you're really focusing in on that and considering that and taking the time that you need to think that through so that you can make the best choice for you. Okay, so what challenges might you experience? Okay, so there may be like a male figure or just a really strong influence that is trying to combat that or go against what you are truly desiring. So they may feel that you owe them some sort of loyalty. Yeah, and they're not going to be happy. And, you know, this doesn't have to be gender specific, but a female as well, or an employer, something like that. So just take it how it resonates. But I do see somebody that is not happy. Yeah. What else? All right. And I think that that is going to create a strain for you, and you may think about not moving forward because of that, or going back on your decision, and you may let that get to you, what that person's saying or what they're trying to do. But you've really decided on your new path and decided on what it was for you to do, and you may have even started to invest in that area, or put things away or prepare for that. So you've already made the decision, and so you're just kind of dealing with the aftermath of things. And if you haven't, then you will make that decision and then be dealing with the aftermath. So again, it's just wherever you are in this process. Okay, so what challenges do you have? You will have happiness again. You will. And I think also taking the time and perspective to be comfortable and confident in the choice that you're making is going to help you as you move forward, because if you make a decision very hastily, then you're always going to be wondering like, oh, well, should I have done the other thing? But with you gaining that perspective, thinking things through, researching, carefully evaluating your options, connecting with your intuition and source, and then making a decision based on what truly feels right and the best option for you is how you're going to relieve those feelings of, you know, worry, anxiety, and also how you're going to be able to show this party or person or you're going to be able to show that, hey, you know what? Yeah, this was actually the best decision for me, despite what you think or how you feel. And there's nothing you need to do but actually just live your life and make the choice and be happy in the choice and trust in the choice that you made. Okay, so what other challenges? Letting go. Absolutely letting go. You letting go, just think of it this way, you letting go is allowing the abundance to come through and come in. And it is a necessity. So this does need to happen in order for these opportunities to come through. In order for the sun to shine, you do need to let things go. Make your choice. Take action. Let what's not serving you, let it go. So that what is going to serve you can come through. Okay. Alright, so let's see what good stuff is going to come in here for you. Ah, yes. Abundance, fulfillment, happiness. So I think you're going to be feeling really good as you start to see your, I was going to say ships come in. Essentially, as you start to see the results of the choices that you're making and going in a different direction and not giving into the temptation and, you know, just aligning with what you've done in the past, just not to create controversy or because it's the easier thing to do. Like, you're going to be rewarded for that, for making the decision to move forward and go in a different direction or to implement changes. You will receive for that abundance. What else? Yeah. Okay, you have the 9 and the 10 of Cups. So there's victory and abundance awaiting you. That's very clear here. Okay. Well, that's pretty clear. Alright, so let's get some other messages. Oh, so let's see what you can do to ensure your best outcome. Be aware of, just open up your eyes and make sure that you're paying attention to everything that's going on and don't overlook the small details. Just carefully think through things, read documents, papers, agreements. Just carefully read things through. Consider, as you're gaining that perspective, the different perspectives out there that do exist. Because it's not only your perspective, it's other perspectives. Think of it from, you know, the other parties that are involved from their side as well. And that'll help you uncover some truths and things that were going on. And you may like put 2 and 2 together. You're like, oh, you know what? That's why you were acting this way, because this was going on. So all of those things will come to light so that you can truly understand the full picture of what's going on. And that'll help you with your decision process. And you're moving toward abundance, so you don't have to worry. But you want to be prepared and you want to have the full awareness as much as possible throughout the process. What else can Gemini do? Yes. I think I said it earlier as far as letting go, but trusting when you let go that that is truly the right choice for you. And it is simply because you made that choice to do it. So there's no way it's not right. And you may come into contact with situations that you don't prefer, and that's just an opportunity for you to get on the track of what it is you do prefer. And not feel guilty or feel bad or beat yourself up for making the choices that you made. really staying focused on the future. And I mean, you have the sun here. So it's really about going in the direction of the light, truth, clarity, going in that direction with a full knowing and trusting and belief that you have what it takes to be successful. And I see you doing that. I absolutely see you doing that. Alright, so let's get some messages, some oracle messages. So what messages do we have for Gemini? What's going to help them? Okay. So I think this process is really because you haven't been treated fairly, and it hasn't been. The wealth hasn't been distributed equally. So you're evening that out. You're balancing things out. And you can trust in that process. And just have no expectations of the outcome, because this is going to be an adventure. It's going to be a wonderful ride. So that's one thing you can trust in. It's going to be interesting. All right. Oh, yes, absolutely. We have another indicator of change here and transformation. You have so many wonderful options available to you. And you are shining a light on those options. So they are coming through with major transformation and change that is going to result in your fulfillment and happiness. If you let it. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some other messages. What other messages? I'm going to use these. Okay. What other messages do we have for Gemini? Okay. All right. And we're seeing that as you're making these changes, that abundance is going to show up rather quickly, it looks like. So it's really about making that choice, and once you do, taking the actions that are going to align you and seizing those opportunities as they come in of what's going to get you on your highest vibration and the right path for you. And for some of you, this isn't going to be easy, but we are saying here that in those times, it's going to lead to greater things, to greater opportunities, to bigger and better. And there may be some things that will fall away, absolutely, because it's change and because you're shifting. And with that, there comes things that no longer will serve you. So they need to go away for that purpose, because they're no longer good for you, and they're only taking up space where other abundance can come through. So let those things go and allow the new, that space, to connect with you. And again, I'm pretty sure you got the moon card that came out. So this is very similar to the moon card as far as just connecting with your intuition. And that's where you're going to receive those downloads. You being connected to your higher self and source and your spirit guides. That's going to allow those downloads to come through more quickly, so that you're able to move more quickly on your path and be more open and receptive of those things that come in. And it's definitely going to be a time of celebration and happiness and fulfillment. So that is coming. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a light. It's just a matter of you learning the lessons that you designed for yourself to learn, to allow you to move forward and step into your greatness. Okay. All right. So let's get some final messages. Let's see. What final messages do we have for Gemini? And I'm probably going to read these because I didn't realize that the camera is a little blurry sometimes, so you might not be able to see them. So this says, Sacred Soul Sister, when you are beyond consciousness, the ecstasy of love moves your way. You know something deep in your bones. It doesn't have to make sense. It may be joy, or it may be the realization that a deep inner pain is to be released. Now that joy may arise. It may be that something is going to work out beautifully despite appearances to the contrary. It may be that you are meant to take a certain path. You just know. Absolutely. Because as you gain that perspective, you're going to know exactly what to do. Exactly which of these opportunities are speaking to you, are calling to you, you're passionate about, and you're going to take advantage of them. We have Sacred Union. Only the oneness of love and the lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in this world is momentary. The divine has been seducing you with love and beauty, and now, in your surrendered state, you seduce the divine. You are calling such passionate devotion to your cause, such clever and capable assistance, such grateful intervention. The divine cannot resist your true inner beauty. Behold. Be bold. Claim the love, divine connection, and support that are your sacred birthright. Absolutely. So that's what we talked about, connecting with your higher self, source, and your spirit guides as they support you and love you and protect you and guide you towards living your life purpose. And we have commitment. The awakened heart is like a lantern. Keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire. The fear that your desire won't manifest may cause you to try to bend life to your will. It is an unnecessary battle and one that will not serve your soul. Instead, just show up, be present. Life is not working at cross purposes with you. Far from it. Life is a creative co-conspirator with your heart. Absolutely. So you are already co-creating your reality with the universe and source. So this is up to you, but I'm just saying, I do see some witchcraft here and spells. So that's not going to apply to everyone, but you are being reminded that you're already co-creating your reality. So you'll have to decide if that's still beneficial to you or not. This is suggesting and indicating that you already have the power. You're already subconsciously, consciously doing that. So the additional steps aren't necessary. So again, that's a message for some of you, and it's up to you. You have free will on what it is that you want to do and how you move forward. So, all right. Gemini, so those are the messages I have for you. Please like and share this video and leave me a comment below to let me know how it resonates. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.